Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss X-linked recessive trait. So what is X-linked recessive trait? It is a trait that is present on X chromosome. And inheritance of that trait is recessive, means it will show itself in a pedigree when it is present in homozygous condition. So it is a X-linked recessive trait. What are the characters of what character X-linked recessive trait shows? So first is it occur more frequently in males than female. Why? Because female is a X and X. So female have 2X and male have 1X. It is XY. So suppose it is a gene that is recessive, A gene is there. So when A gene is present there, small a, and that is not present there, that copy of that gene, that means it is heterozygous. So if it is heterozygous, its inheritance is recessive. It will not show that trait. But when in case of male, it is present like that. So here only single copy is present. In female, there is another copy, that is normal copy, that is present on another X chromosome, but here in case of male there is no backup, so it will show that trait. That's why this X-linked recessive trait occurs more frequently in male, because in case of male there is only single X chromosome. But in case of female, there is a backup X chromosome. In female, it will occur when it is present in homozygous condition. In that condition, it will occur in female. But in case of male, it will occur when there is a heterozygous condition. We know that there is no other backup. So it occurs more frequently in males. Second is, affected male have unaffected female, which is carrier. So we know that here, for example, this male is affected. So this female, this mother of that male, it is X and XA. So it is a carrier. So this offspring got Y chromosome from there, that is normal, from male, and X from there. So it is affected. So here, affected male always have an affected female. In most of cases. We can't say always, but in most of cases, affected males have unaffected female, which is carrier. Why it is carrier? Because it has single copy, single mutated copy. Another copy is normal. So it is carrier. It carries that mutated copy on its X chromosome, one X chromosome. Third one is, it skips generation. Here, in that case, no one is affected. Female is carrier. And from that carrier female, it passes from male that is affected. And from that affected male, suppose this affected male, they have a girl child. So girl is X and X. So this X will come from father. So that is mutated. And this comes from female that have normal. So what is it? It is carrier now. So how it passed? It passes from unaffected female. This female is unaffected, which is carrier. Unaffected female to affected male. This male is affected. And from affected male to unaffected female, which is also a carrier. So it skips generation. You can see that here no one is affected, although female is a carrier, but it is not affected. Here in that case, no one is affected. Here two sons are affected. So it skips generation, and it's, you can say, inheritance is like that, from unaffected female to affected male to unaffected female to affected male. Next one is when mother is heterozygous, female carrier. Suppose this is mother and this is heterozygous carrier, and this is normal, you can say male. So here you can say that X A X X A Y X X X Y. So when female is, or you can say mother is heterozygous and male is normal, male do not have that trait, then half of the son, it have two sons. Out of two sons, one is affected. Then half of son will be affected. And half of female, it have two female, half of female will be carrier. So if mother is heterozygous and father is normal, that do not have that trait, then half of the son will be affected and half of the daughter will be carrier. Coming to the next, trait is not passed from father to son. Here in that case, you can see that this father is affected. None of son, it have two sons, none of them is affected. So trait never passed from father to son. Why it is not passed? Because father have XY and son gets Y from father and X from mother. So when a mutated gene is present on X chromosome, then son always inherits this gene from mother, because you can say son will get X chromosome from mother and Y chromosome from father. So trait will never be passed from father to son. Next is daughter of affected father will be carrier. Here you can see that this is affected father. So what will be its genotype? Its genotype will be X, A and Y. And this is normal mother. It will be X and X. So we know that female have two X chromosomes. It will have X and X. It will get one chromosome from mother, that is X, normal X, and one from father, that is mutated XA. So daughter of affected father, so here this father is affected, its daughter will always be carrier. And the last one is female shows X-linked trait. When female shows X-linked trait, it will show X-linked trait when it is homozygous for that trait. Means the gene that are present on both chromosomes are mutated. So then it will show that trait. In that case, if it shows that trait, then you can see that XAXX, XAY, XAXX, XA and Y. So here you can see that all the son will be affected. All son will be affected and all daughter will be carrier. So these are the characters of X-linked recessive trait. So here it occurs more frequently in male, because in case of male there is a single copy of X chromosome. It doesn't have backup. Second one is affected male have an unaffected female. So male which are affected always have unaffected female which is carrier. It skips generation and it passes from unaffected female to affected male to unaffected female. When mother is heterozygous, means it is a carrier, then half of its son will be affected and half of his daughter, half of her daughter will be carrier. Next one is trait is not passed from father to son, because son always get Y chromosome from father and X from mother. So trait is passed from mother to son and father to daughter. Daughter of affected father will always be carrier. So affected father will have a daughter which is carrier, because female will get one X chromosome from father and that is affected. And the last one is when female is homozygous for that X-linked recessive trait. If it is homozygous, then it will show that trait and when it will shows that trait, then all of its son will be affected and all of its daughter will be carrier.